Once again, it's Greg from Bug Out Gear, Layouts and Tactics Facebook page and urbansafetysurvival.net back with another video for you. We've all seen the movies. The world in chaos, cities crumbling. But surviving isn't about high-tech gadgets or bunkers, it's about skills, it's about knowledge. And sometimes it's about looking back to move forward. For centuries, Native Americans lived in harmony with the land. They didn't just survive, they thrived. They learned from nature, respected its power, and used its gifts wisely. These weren't just survival techniques, they were a way of life. In a world facing uncertainty, their ancient wisdom offers valuable lessons. Think about it. No supermarkets, no electricity. Could you survive? The answer might lie in the footsteps of those who lived off the land for generations. Their knowledge could be our lifeline. Let's explore these time-tested skills. Let's rediscover the strength and resilience within us. Let's learn from the past to face the future. Imagine walking through a forest. Can you identify edible plants? Can you find shelter in a storm? Native Americans saw nature as a classroom. They observed, they learned, they adapted. They understood the rhythm of the seasons. They knew when the fish would run and when the berries would ripen. This deep connection with nature wasn't just about survival, it was about respect. They knew that taking only what you need ensures there's enough for everyone. They understood the balance of life. They were a part of nature, not apart from it. This is a crucial lesson for us today. We can all learn from their wisdom. We can start by appreciating the natural world around us. Observe, listen, learn. Nature has much to teach us if we are willing to listen. Imagine hunting a deer. You can't eat it all at once. Native Americans faced this challenge head-on. They developed ingenious methods to preserve food, ensuring they had sustenance year-round. Drying was a common technique. Slices of meat or fish laid out under the sun or over a fire could last for months. Fruits and vegetables, dried and stored properly, provided essential vitamins throughout the year. Smoking was another key preservation method. It not only preserved the food, but also added a unique flavor. The smoke acted as a natural preservative, keeping insects and bacteria at bay. These techniques weren't just about survival, they were about resourcefulness and planning. They understood the importance of preparing for lean times. In a world without refrigerators, these skills become even more critical. Section 4. Hunting and gathering, living off the land. In a world without grocery stores, hunting and gathering become essential skills. Native Americans were masters of these practices, using their deep knowledge of the land to provide for their families. They were skilled hunters, using bows and arrows, spears and traps to catch game. They understood animal behavior, tracking their prey with patience and precision. But hunting wasn't their only source of food. Gathering edible plants, fruits, nuts and roots was equally important. They possessed an encyclopedic knowledge of the land, knowing which plants were edible and which were poisonous. These skills weren't just about putting food on the table. They were about connecting with the land, understanding its rhythms and respecting its bounty. They learned to live in harmony with nature. Section 5. Shelter in nature's embrace. Imagine being caught in a storm. Where do you find shelter? Native Americans used natural materials to create shelters that provided protection from the elements. They were masters of adaptation, using what was available to them. In wooded areas, they built sturdy wigwams, using wooden poles covered with bark or animal hides. These structures were surprisingly warm and weatherproof, offering protection from rain, wind and snow. In drier regions, they created earthen homes, dug partially into the ground and covered with branches, mud and grass. These structures provided insulation from both heat and cold. Their shelters weren't just about survival. They were a reflection of their deep connection with the land and their resourcefulness. These structures were built to last, using sustainable materials and time-tested techniques. Section 6. Clothing from the earth. In a world without shopping malls, clothing takes on a whole new meaning. Native Americans relied on natural materials to create clothing that provided warmth, protection, and even cultural identity. Animal hides were essential, tanned and softened using traditional methods they transformed into durable clothing, blankets, and even footwear. They understood the importance of using every part of the animal, minimizing waste. Plant fibers were also used to create clothing and accessories. They wove, coiled, and twined fibers into intricate designs, showcasing their craftsmanship and artistry. Their clothing wasn't just about practicality, it was an expression of their culture and connection to the natural world. This is your call to action. Join us in preserving ancient wisdom and surviving the apocalypse. Visit our website and subscribe for more tips. By embracing the knowledge of our ancestors, we can face the future with confidence and resilience. Together, we can learn to thrive in harmony with nature, just as they did. Don't miss out on our upcoming videos where we'll dive even deeper into the skills and wisdom that sustained ancient cultures. From advanced foraging techniques to building sustainable communities, there's so much more to discover. So, take the first step today. Visit our website, subscribe, and become a part of a growing community dedicated to living sustainably and preparing for any challenge that comes our way. The journey to self-reliance and survival starts now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.